basically from here, God put forward and put a situation in their lives that basically put them into slavery. You know, again, in the beginning they were a blessed nation. They were strong. They grew in big numbers. But then a new Pharaoh came along who didn't know anything about the history of what the nation was talking about. They didn't know anything about what heritage they had come from. All he saw was that they were getting too big for them to think that they could control, or possibly that they would turn against them and later on in time. So what he decided to do was he decided to put them into slavery. Now, granted, they were still in that belief, they were still in that talk, that teaching that Abraham had taught his children and his children's children as to what God had told him, what the promise was that was coming to him, and everything. So they had to still remember this belief and this promise that was actually coming to them. But Pharaoh had already put them into slavery, and it wasn't just any kind of slavery. They was in slavery for over 400 years. So basically what happened from that point is that God allowed Moses to step in the scene, allowed them to be free, kind of give them a little leeway for a second. And it had gotten so that even in the situation of them being free, that even in chapter they were actually almost thrown out per se, to do exactly, you know, to show or to have a little freedom in their life. Now, in chapter 14 of Exodus, verse 10 is where it changed again. And the Pharaoh, basically God had freedom. They were